Welcome, one and all, to day 3 of Dishonored 2. I did it again, didn't I? I can't believe I did it again. I sat there talking for 5 minutes without even looking at the chat. You're all sitting there saying, mic check, sound check. You can't hear Oxhorn. You're all sitting there letting me know. And what am I doing? I'm just talking like an idiot. Oh my God. Please tell me that the sound is working. It looks like it's working on my end, but the chat isn't updated. Okay, there we go. Everyone's saying, yeah. Okay, where was I? I did it really well a minute ago. Like I didn't have any ums or ahs or anything. Let's see if I can do it again. Welcome one and all to day 3 of Dishonored 2. This is your friendly neighborhood Oxhorn here, as always, with suspenders set to maximum stun. Got a great broadcast for you today. We had a lot of fun with Dishonored 2 about a week ago. We ended on a great note. Got an entire section of the map done. We explored that haunted house. It wasn't a haunted house. It was like an insane asylum, and now it's time to move on to the next the next area. So hopefully we'll get that all done in 4 hours. Got a great week of content. Man, it's like deja vu. It's almost like I just said all this. Got a great week of content ready for you all, especially if you're big fans of my series on the return of the Obra Dinn. Tomorrow is the final chapter, the finale, the bargain chapter in the return of the Obra Dinn. The series comes to an end tomorrow, but it's going to be fantastic. It's probably one of the best episodes in the Obra Dinn series. It reveals everything, answers, well, almost all of your questions. So don't miss it tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock a.m. Pacific time for the final chapter in the return of the Obra Dinn. Then we've got a bunch of other content. I hope you enjoyed my video about the Wendigo that I published over the weekend. And the feedback from that video was pretty positive, so I'll probably be doing more videos on Appalachian cryptids like I did on my video, like I did about my video on the Wendigo. So stay tuned for all of that. Look forward to more videos about Appalachian cryptids. Then, of course, we've got Fallout 2. In our last episode, we visited the Chop Shop. It is now time to go pay a visit to the Corsican brothers. There's also a gym nearby in that particular section of New Reno that has a very interesting, I wouldn't call it a side quest. It's more like a side event, which will be fun. And finally, we will be working on a few more episodes of Broken Steel this week. When we last left off, we had finished the Rockland car tunnel, and what happened at the other end of that car tunnel was tragic. So if you missed it, you should check out that video, because we'll be picking up after that moment in our next video to find out exactly what Paladin Tristan has in store for us. Hint, it's shocking. I got that joke wrong when I did it the first time, so this allowed me to get it right the second time, which of course you would have never known had I not just told you. Anyway, it's time to get into some Dishonored 2. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are as well. Let's do this. Okay. Continue.
In his day, Sokolov was Dunwall's genius. He transformed our city with his inventions. Electricity for the factories and carriages racing along above the streets. As I grew up, his buzzing and glowing devices kept me safe. His stories always made me giggle, and his outrageous conversations shocked aristocrats and overseers alike. Now, all these years later, Kiran Jindosh is Karnaka's genius. A mad inventor who has given the Duke sinister machines that move like people but aren't. Clockwork soldiers that fight and kill. I've got to find out where Sokolov's being held and bring the old man back alive. Rescue one genius and cage the other before he creates an army of clockwork soldiers.
All right, we have established a plot. Ethan says, check Megan's room between every mission. All right, will do. Oxhorn, will you be playing The Sinking City on Friday, says the Codex Gamer. Yeah, feedback on The Sinking City was positive enough that I think I'll continue with that series. Plus, I'm just genuinely interested. Okay, meet with Megan Foster. Travelogue, right? Let's update this sucker. The Clockwork Mansion. The Crown Killer is no more. Next, Jindosh. I finally uncovered how my enemies created the Crown Killer. What better way to erode confidence in me before the coup? If I had stopped to think about it for even a few minutes, maybe I could have kept my people's trust. But that would have required patience, and my advisors always remind me that I have none of that particular trait. But to use Hypatia's own serum against her, horrible. I'm happy I could find a cure. She's a brilliant alchemist. Now she can continue her research to help the people of Serkonos. I wasn't able to rescue Sokolov. He's been taken elsewhere to Kirin Jindosh's mansion. He's the inventor of the Clockwork Soldier, and if he is able to use Sokolov's genius for his own plans, it might be very, very bad. I've seen his killing machines in action at Dunwall Tower. I can't allow Delilah to have such an ally. We recall that they pretty much killed everybody who was in the throne room. We got to see their corpses, so if we can put an end to that, that's probably a good thing. I'm sure Jindosh takes pleasure in keeping his intellectual rival captive. Well, it won't be for long if I have any say in it. The Dreadful Whale. What a weird name. Oh wait, no, that was the previous one. Okay. Lore and maps. Anything updated here? I believe this is all what we read in our last episode. Yep. That's all the stuff we got at the mansion. These are all of the audio logs we got at the mansion as well. Let's see, lore. Vasco's diary. Grit in the eyes. Yeah, I remember that. There's Vasco, yeah. This is everything that we got at the mansion. Maps are updated, though. This is interesting. Oh, and there's the Adamire Institute and the Enclave. The Karnaka Enclave. Okay. Note from Megan Foster. Dr. Hypatia needed a place to sleep, so I cleared the stuff out of the spare cabin. I was able to sell most of it. Here's what's left of the money. It's not a lot, I know. Whale oil is expensive and under Imperial rationing decree, but you know that. Megan Foster. Oh, a little bit of salt there. Heavy pouch, 100 coins, not bad. Whiskey tumbler. Okay, so shall we head to Megan's room and see how she's holding up?
She's a lot tougher than I expected. Very capable. Am I being dishonest? Everybody's got secrets, I guess. Maybe mine are worse than most.
Talking to yourself
you might
there?
Want to talk to Hypatia before we head out. She's taken one of the rooms. Just for a while, I think. Needed to be away from Adamire.
Okay. Board Megan Foster's skiff. Optional. Talk to Alexandria Hypatia.
Dreams were stronger. Is it a sign of recovery or relapse? Oh, you're here.
Let's turn that off. I don't want to
Stay
get
with me a
demonetized.
moment.
Sure, you all right there, Alexandria?
Dr. Hypatia, can you remember anything that might help me? I need to find Anton Sokolov. He could be the key to unraveling the Duke's plans.
My memories are disjointed. The Duke is close to his grand inventor, Kirin Jindosh. But that man has the empathy of a mantis. He seems to both admire and despise Sokolov. We visited Aramis Stilton. I liked him. But something bad happened. Just snatches of memory. Sorry.
You should rest easy for a while. Maybe some of that will help.
I hope so. I'm not sure I even fully understand what you did for me, but I owe you for helping me at Admire. Thank you.
All right. And I've already got enough of that. Okay. Graduated cylinder, wash bottle, retort bottle. This was just music, right? Yep, alright, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Anything back there? No. Dr. Hypatia's notes. On a boat, with friends, I believe, I slept, thankfully without the usual nightmares. Perhaps the sea air does me good. The captain, Megan Foster, brought me some tea earlier. Such an interesting woman. She seemed to understand about my strange disjointed memories and the feelings of dread that accompany them. As soon as I am able, I must return to Addermire. So much of the last few months seem a blur. What was I accomplishing? What of my research into serums for the Black Spittle? My work was so easily derailed. I can only conclude I was suffering from a complete exhaustive breakdown. I will need time to recover. Oh, great. Wait, which one is...
Megan must be up on deck.
It's as if she's emerged from a long, black dream. The spirit has been unburdened, and she's gaining strength each day. There's a sense within her of what she's done, but only impressions. Hypatia's mood improves. She looks forward to seeing patients again. Already, she's thinking about an old patient suffering from boanthropy. She wants to know how the woman is progressing. Hypatia studied at the Academy of Natural Philosophy under Pierre Joplin and Anton Sokolov. The man brought his dying son by boat, braving the rocks. She watched, helpless, as the soldiers drove him away. She cares for the patients, treats them with compassion, often refuses their money.
Okay, so she's a good egg. Let's go see if we can find Megan and her skiff. Wait, is there anything here? Maintenance list. Is this upgraded? Drain engine room. Another week, another leak. I wasted hours on it and couldn't get it stopped. I'll shut the water off, assuming I can find the crank wheel. Something to deal with once Sokolov is safe. Check bridge tubing. Done. Haul down oil. Done. Buy onions. Done. Interesting. Okay. Does Megan have a room, or is that the captain's quarters up above? Ooh. We've got a lavatory. Hey, I wasn't allowed down here earlier, was I? This is all new. Oh, great. That instills confidence. We're on a leaking tub, ladies and gents. Book of the Abel House. I believe I've read a few other chapters of this. Have I read this one? Chapter 4, Introduction. This chapter will focus on Editha Abel, steward of Culero. With sword in hand, she swept the marshes of raiders, sacrificing her life for Sarkonos. She will provide newly uncovered insights into the exploits of Rabinos Abel. Or we will provide. Who built the ornate wooden bridge? Oh, I read that one. Man, that's what I hate about these games. Fix the valve? I mean, I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't really... Oh, what's this? Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot that I can fix here. Fix the valve part? Alright, well, I don't see a valve that I can fix. So I'm gonna just keep going.
Ramsey and the Crown Killer. 2 pieces of the puzzle. More to go.
The Shindari gift, a study on the effect of the winds on the Karnakan landmass and resulting economic positions. Whale oil, liquid power. How astonishing that within those beasts inside the oil harvested along with their flesh was enough power to see aisles through these tumultuous years. And it all seemed limitless, but now the lights begin to dim. Our fisher folk say the great beasts are increasingly rare. I've read that. Hotsy Totsy says, hi Oxhorn, keep up the great work I like. Thank you, Hotsy Totsy. I will indeed. Dark bread, a lecture on blood, 5 fever. I think I've read all of that. Coin, yeah. Clockwork Soldier Basics. To all personnel, after last week's disaster, the Grand Inventor, Kiran Jindosh, circulated the following information related to his Clockwork Soldiers. All Grand Guard personnel should read this report. The Clockwork Soldier is protected by armored wooden plates. If some miscreant destroys these, then there's nothing protecting the vulnerable mechanisms underneath. If something knocks off the Clockwork's head, the thing will attack anyone it can, ally or not. Interesting. That means you. Okay. Okay, so that's given me a couple of strategies. Knock off the head, it attacks its own allies. Knock off the wooden plating, and I can easily kill it. Given the expensive optics Mr. Jindosh has provided each Clockwork with, they can see in front and in the back. Oh no! Okay, remember that if another one of them goes haywire. If some fool is able to get close enough, there's a small panel on each clockwork that can be rewired, which will invert their perception of friend and foe. Again, that means you get attacked. Keep these things in mind, and the clockworks will be an asset and not a liability. 3rd Lieutenant Fiora Diaz. Fantastic. Newspaper clipping inspect.
With a couple dozen Clockwork Soldiers, Jindosh changed the Empire. What would he do with an army? To reach Jindosh, I'll have to take the carriage through Lower, then Upper Aventa. We'll find you, Anton. Hypatia did terrible things under the influence of her formula, but she's free now. Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world. I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father and said Theodanis was a good man. So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect.
Wait, there's more?
I wonder how recently this silvergraph image of Jindosh was made.
Yeah, I can't do the others. I guess you can keep inspecting until it's done. Another one of Delilah. And I think that's it. Hello. Ah! Is this what you all meant by fix the valve? Well, look at that. All right. Well, no wonder I didn't find something to interact with earlier. Okay. Leak fixed. So you guys didn't tell me that part of the puzzle. Everyone's saying, fix the valve, fix the valve. No one's saying, oh, you have to actually leave the engine room first and find the wheel before you can fix the valve. Thanks for the full story, guys. We got there in the end. Skiff. Okay, that's the skiff up that way. Anything else down this way? I think we're done. Grandstand? Ah. A reflection on my journey to the Pandician continent, too. I think I read this. Numerous hidden reefs and jagged rocks. I confess I was near the giddy and feeding and smell. I think I read that. Hello.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years...
Oh, we heard this one. We heard that one, so it hasn't been upgraded. Or updated. Continent 4. Okay. Oh, wait, no, this is Sokolov's room. That's right. Sokolov's room. All right, let's go to the skiff. My room. Megan's room must be up in the captain's quarters. That's right, up here. We'll go to the skiff in a minute. Let's check out Megan's room first. Megan's room. All right. Megan Foster's notebook. I'm starting to understand why Anton wanted to go to Dunwall to seek Emily's help. She's impressive. I have to wonder if she's really suited for palace life. Maybe she wonders that herself sometimes. We could have been good friends at a time when I was running across the rooftops like she is now. Uh-oh. Watching my enemies from the shadows. I just hope she's breathing tomorrow morning so I can complain when she puts her dusty boots up on the table again. I've lost so many friends. First, my sweet Deirdre. Others along the way. Good old Aramis Stilton, who disappeared 3 years ago, and now Anton. Maybe this is my punishment. I'm bad luck. Please, Emily, bring him back? She used to run along on rooftops too? Could she be... Remember that Billy? That person that In the DLC for the first Dishonored, there was another crank wheel? What do I need another crank wheel for? I don't think I need it, do I? Do I need it? I don't need it. I'll just sit there. The Dowd's helper before she betrayed him.
Let's hope your friend doesn't sink the boat while we're gone. Ready?
Yeah.
I am.
All right, let's get underway.
Flower Power says you can fix another pipe. Oh, great. All right, I'll worry about that later.
Jindosh is important to the Duke's inner circle. The Grand Guard watches his mansion, and they'll call down the entire city if they find out who you are.
I'll make sure they don't. You said there's a wall of light cutting off access to the carriage station?
Yes, but there's a black market shop nearby. They sell on the sly. Ever use a rewiring tool?
Corvo taught me the theory.
Good. Get past the wall of light, then ride the carriage to where Jindosh lives. And there's a reason people are afraid of his mansion.
I'll get it done.
Emily, take care of this crazy man and his clockwork soldiers, then bring Sokolov back. He means a lot to me.
All right there, Megan. Is it Megan?
I see why you like her. She's almost as secretive as you.
Okay, we've got runes, black bone charm, runes, more than one rune, that way. Okay, but it's all pretty far away. Anything more close at hand? Doesn't look that way. Raw whalebone. Rotten Bastilian fig. I don't think I'm quite hungry enough for that. Okay, as long as there are none of these carnivorous fish under here, I'll be okay. Hate those carnivorous fish. Alright, let me swim this way real quick just to see. Hello. No trespassing. Alright, the black market's that way. I guess I'm not supposed to explore this area. Not much to find. What's all this then? Tarby and Sons. Is that a safe? Yeah, looks like a disassembled safe. Another vise. Lots of vises. Okay, two paths. We got the sort of back alley that way. Okay, let's go this way and see if we can find that black market. Whale oil, coins. tanning box. We saw plenty of those in our last location. Okay, let's do a quick save real quick. Carriage station, black market shop. So the shop is farther than the carriage station. Enter the carriage station. So that's the quest goal. Ooh, this guy looks weird. He's got like a clockwork face going on. Get a rewire tool at the black market shop. I'd rather not spend my money. Thanks. But I still want to go to the black market shop. Because who knows what we'll find there. Rooms, maybe? Who's talking?
You squeeze out every drop of wine you can, and then you pass it to nothing. Put that on my tombstone.
Who was that talking? He didn't really sound like he was happy with his role here.
About a week's wages. This is the worst assignment.
Okay, black market. Where's the black market? That's where it is. That's the carriage station.
Gotta keep my mind on my duties. Forget about that kiss. That kiss.
Is that a door? Uh-oh, what happened here? Duelist skill. Oh, okay, what do I want to get rid of? Solid landing, lucky needle, sleeping darts, drop assassination. Gotta see, duelist skill. Your bullets inflict slightly more damage. Alright, so that's towards the carriage. I'm not going to get there right now, but we've got a rune over there and a bone charm over there. That's towards the black market. So what happened here? Letter to Bonneville. Mayor Bonneville, thank you again for your help. Without you, it would have been impossible to trace the final members of the Grand Guard who were with Stilton that night 3 years ago. The last man had made it all the way north to Maya, if you can believe it, and was recovering at a Tivian asylum for the poor, claiming to have seen all manner of strange things on the night of Stilton's last social gathering. He even described an exotic hooded figure visiting the manor, perhaps someone connected to Stilton's disappearance. Such matters are best left to military men such as yourself, I suppose. I still have your bank agent's name and address. Rest assured, your final payment will be delivered soon. I'm also sending a small flask of liquor that is close to my heart, made from the pomace left over after wine grapes have been pressed. Please think of me as you enjoy it. Yours truly, Brianna Ashworth. Uh-oh. So what happened? Ooh. All right, well, there's no outlet from this room. Hey, what's that? There we go. So, let's find another way forward.
Not
am tired. How long, my dearest? How long must I endure in this shadow state?
Is that an open window? It says keep out. Looks like there's a door down there. It is an open window.
This place, Karnaka, I weep for it. What are you prepared to do to save it?
Well, I think we found the Outsider Shrine.
I'll tell you a story about Kirin Jindosh, a prodigy from Karnaka. Self-taught, he was hailed by the Academy of Natural Philosophy as a genius who would surpass Sokolov and bring about an age of enlightenment. But just 2 years after his arrival, he was banned from the Academy for life, for reasons that are still not public. When they deported him, he left behind a machine that drank seawater, playing music that brought listeners to tears. They probably took it apart, and it has never worked since.
Couple new runes. That's good news. Let's see. How many do we got? We have 5. Domino, I've already upgraded that to 3. This I've been disappointed with. I'm not going to worry about that. Mesmerize. Summon a void spirit to enthrall humans or hounds. Mesmerize creates a void entity that captivates 2 humans or hounds, then removes their short-term memory. Only those mesmerized can see the summoned entity. Allies of those enthralled will notice their strange behavior and suspect a hostile presence in the area. Mesmerize will always enthrall the closest living target. Use it to avoid a group of enemies who will be unaware of what's happening around them, or use it in combat, enthralling enemies and making them vulnerable to your attacks. I don't know if I want to use that. It seems complicated. Doppelganger, summon a shade of yourself that attracts enemies. Sounds interesting, but let's take a look at these. I'm probably going to have to increase some of these. Strength, vitality, reflexes, block to deflect projectiles. Increase your jump height and distance. Bloodthirst. Build up adrenaline in combat. Melee fatalities. Bone charm. Crafting. Craft your own unique bone charms with some chance of corruption. Craft your own bone charms by selecting a combination of mystical traits and expending raw whalebone as a resource. Okay, so that's why I've got the whalebone. Trait effects are cumulative. If you use a trait more than once, its effects stack and become stronger. Sometimes bone charms get corrupted during crafting and will also have negative traits. Bone charms with 3 or 4 traits are more likely to be corrupted. Sacrifice bone charms to discover new traits and gain raw whalebone. Okay, so this sounds great. Rank 1. Ooh, but wait, what's that? Shadow kill. Well, I'm trying not to do a chaotic playthrough. What's this? Bone charm crafting, witch crafting, lower chance of corruption for bone charms with 3 or 4 traits. Okay. Trait synergy, use the same trait up to 4 times across your crafted bone charms. When crafting new bone charms, it's possible to use the same trait up to 4 times. I guess so I could stack the usefulness. Master crafting. No chance of corruption when crafting bone charms with 3 traits. There's still a chance with 4 traits. And then craft runes. Craft runes by expending raw whalebone or sacrifice existing runes to accumulate raw whalebone for crafting. Well, let's do this one. And then let's reduce the chance of corruption. And I've got 2 left. Master crafting. No chance of corruption. Cool. Okay. So how do I craft bone charms? There we go. Craft bone charms with 2 traits. I've got 5 raw whalebone. It requires 3. Oh, but I don't have any traits. Trait available 0. Okay, how do I get traits? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have bought that just yet. The trait effects are cumulative. I could sacrifice a bone charm. Oh, that's how I discover traits. Okay, let's sacrifice. Let's sacrifice albinos. Okay. Now, can I craft one? I only have 1 trait available. It requires 2 traits. Is this the only way to get traits? Now that's a really cool one. I've got it equipped. High pressure explosions from grenades, oil tanks, and bottles inflict more damage. Ethan says break down bone charms to get traits, then you can combine them into one big bone charm. It's best to break them all down and combine them. Oh. Well, let's break this down. I really don't want that. Shivering silhouette enemies miss more often with ranged attacks. You're more visible. That's not useful. I'll get rid of that. All right, let's see. I still only have 1 trait. I guess you don't get traits from corrupted ones. Well, I don't use guns, so let's sacrifice that. Okay, well, at least now I have the 2 traits necessary. Craft bone charm with 2 traits, or craft a bone charm with 3 traits. Ethan says, don't break down the black bone charms. You can't reuse their traits, I see. I should probably wait until I have 1 more trait to craft a bone charm with 3 traits. 0 chance of bone charm corruption. Okay. Well, let's go to sacrifice bone charm again. Acrobat, climbing speed slightly faster. Manage regeneration. Let's sacrifice acrobat. Okay, now we can craft a level 3. Oh, interesting. So I really don't lose anything. I still get that interesting trait. Oh, okay. So this is a way for me to save bone charm space, to combine bone charms that I like into a single bone charm. So I should sacrifice all of my bone charms. I won't do this one because that's the black bone charm, right? Now I could do this, but there's a low chance that the bone charm will be corrupted. Do I want to take that chance? I do. I want to take it. Let's take it. Okay, slight chance to recover sleep darts. Check. Mana regeneration is slightly faster. Check. Sometimes drinking mana elixirs restore all. Elixirs restore slightly more health. Rat swarms, climbing speed, movement with weapons. Let's do movement. All right, let's try this. All right, crafted bone charm 1. And it's not corrupted. Fantastic. Now, let's go. Oh, look at this. I've got all this room now. You have no bone charms. Oh, crafted. Oh, that's because all right, I'm going to have to craft another one to take up more slots. But, I mean, none of them are really wanted. Let's just take a look at the traits that I have. Bullets, no. Drop assassination, eh. So I've got albinos and then elixirs. Really, I just need to wait to find more bone charms, which is probably what I should be doing right now. Drawback is now I can't equip them, but they weren't that useful anyway. Wow, that's a fun one. I'm enjoying this crafting system so far. Now, what happened to this poor sorry guy? That's an awkward way to die. Who killed him, I wonder? Was it the outsider? Okay, that's where I came from. Chloroform bottle. Lucky sphalerite. Whispers from the Void by Barnoli Mulani. Treatise on the physical existence of that foreign realm excerpt. These little glimpses of the void in dreams, or described by those awoken from comas, are not limited to select few. In my interviews, I've gleaned that there is not a single citizen without such... Oh, we've read that. All right, I'm just going to stop reading books, because I keep finding books I've already read. It's starting to annoy me. Okay. Let's hop through this door. More bathing salts. They do love their bath salts. Hello. Quick save. Oh, no. Flammable liquid. Are any of these flammable? See if I can find a flammable bottle of liquid. Ah, no. It's wine, though. Well, I guess wine isn't flammable. It's not like it's hooch. Chloroform. No, I guess that's not flammable. Is chloroform flammable? No. Well, looks like we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. With the sword. Yeah! Yeah! I got a sword, bug. Bugger off. Alright. Go! Ah! Chop, chop. Okay, what have we here? Ooh. Well, some sleep darts. That's good. Man. I'm stocked up on Adamire solutions. Okay, there was something back there. We'll probably go around here. Music is creepy. It's telling me we stumbled upon something disturbing. Seance notes. Oh no. Month of songs. Lady Cottington brought silk scarves from her boutique, one of which Mr. Prospero used to gently strangle her. I maintained a count of her pulse and observed her breathing. When the life signs faded, we left her still for 2 full minutes before reviving her. Okay. Was it really the void she described? Have we succeeded in seeing the unseeable? My hand trembles as I recall the intensity in her eyes, as she struggled to recount with broken voice what she felt during those 2 minutes. Yeah, lack of oxygen to the brain tends to do that. Month of Earth. I convinced our little group that less gentle methods were needed if our desire to meet the outsider was sincere. Blood fly fever, voluntarily induced. That will be our way to the void. No, that'll be the way to the grave. But, you know, whatever makes you happy. After procuring a few blood flies and some Adamire solution, we coated our hands with the elixir before exposing them to the vivarium. The stinging was unbearable. Lady Cottington fainted immediately. I was the last one to remove my hands. The fever was quick to set in. As I faded in and out of consciousness, ocean waves pounded above me. There were silhouettes in the distance and shimmering black rocks, a timeless passing in an unthinkable place, while delirium held us for a few hours. I must get back there as soon as possible when my wounds have healed. Okay, so that was smart. They were voluntarily exposing themselves to these stings to get what? Some sort of high to get to the void to see the outsider? Geniuses. Well, doesn't look like it worked for them very well. That's probably the guy. I hope we don't find the corpse of Lady Cottington. More lucky sphalerite. Lots of sphalerite in this town. Odd mineral to find. Wait a minute. There was something over here, wasn't there? Nope. Alright, looks like we need to go down. Sure enough, that does lead over here. So this was quarantined. These morons, everybody voluntarily... I mean, every time we find a bloodfly infestation, it's because somebody brought these guys here to play with. Okay, so we've got Carrington Station, the Black Market Shop. We're not any closer to the Black Market Shop. Crown Killer is watching. And that's it. It's a dead end. Quick save. Are these guys gonna attack me if they see me?
I only had a boat of
So
my own.
hungry.
That's the life.
Might be time to spring for fish cake.
Nope. Alright. Fish cake. Not my thing. Just say no to fish cake. Ugh. Okay, the Black Market Shop is over there. There's the Wall of Light. Hello, what have we here? An alleyway.
When the Grand Guard go into the place and see it packed solid with blood flies, they burn the building to the ground. And the ones on either side.
They may just smoke flash it. Either way, the jewels will be ruined. We're not getting our money, are we?
Have some faith. It'll just be more complicated than I thought it would be.
The Dukes let the blood flies get out of hand this year. Am I ever gonna catch a break?
Nobody's looking out for nobody right now. We'll go back tonight and dig the jewels out. After that, we'll make a quick exit from Karnaca.
Where exactly are these jewels? Can I talk to them now?
As bad as things are here, I love the light in the evenings, down near the water.
Somewhere an old woman is beating a servant. He is but a boy. The beating will leave him blind.
Safe. What is
He
wrong
was
with
late with the tea. She has a scar down her left side. They nearly killed her that day. But she is strong. She pressed me for more, but I have already told you about her.
I want to know more about the jewels. Come on, Mom, get off my back. All right, we got a black bone charm up in there.
Watch out! This nonsense with the Duke and the new Empress? Bad for business.
Your face is covered. Are you worried someone might recognize you?
Hey!
All right, let's go get that bone charm. Ooh, an incinerator? Is that what? Oh, no, that's a boiler. Taxes, taxes, taxes. Rats can't devour you in this game, right? Not like Dishonored 1. Bathing salts. At least they're found in a bathroom this time. Where's that bone charm? A black bone charm. I'm excited. What was that? Oh! Ooh, we got a safe. All right, any notes? Note from Corey Brockburn. The 25th day, month of Timber, 1851. Janice, you'll find everything in the safe. I've written the combination in the usual place. You'll know where to look in the office. I changed all the safe tumblers recently because I feel like I'm being followed. Pretty sure I heard shuffling and heavy breathing from somewhere nearby in the dark while I was closing up the office for the night. It's not the Grand Guard this time, but we're being watched for certain. It's probably safer to postpone our next gathering. Can you warn the others? I'll leave Culero when I'm done with today's clients. All right, so the safe has a combination, and the combination is in the office. You'll know where to look in the office. Yay. I'm the Empress, and I'm just gonna steal from all you peasants. Because that's what I do. Is that a 5? 2-5? Looks like 2S. Or is that a 4? 2-4? Two S? Why? We'll go back. We'll go back. You know where to look in the office, he says. 2-4S? 2S what? Any of these windows open? Yeah, I can open them. All right, we'll worry about that after I get into that safe. Flammable liquids. Wish I could put them in my pockets for later. All right, 2-4. 2-4 blah. It actually looks like the UK. It looks like the UK. 2-4 UK. Two, 4. Nine! Silver! And lucky sphalerite. And a book. Oh, God. I gotta read another book. Gathering of the Regenters. Second day, month of Timber, 1851. All members present. Primary agenda, possible actions for the upcoming anniversary of the death of Empress Jessamine Caldwin. Proposal by Corey Brockburn. Letter to the Karnakan Gazette explaining that while her murder was reprehensible, the end result may have been positive for the Empire. Action motion approved unanimously. Proposal by Janice Tynes. Members wear Lord Regent's crest armbands on the anniversary. Objection by Corey Brockburn. Lovely idea, but it may hurt business for members who need to deal with many clients on that day. Clients might find it in poor taste. Why would they wear the Lord Regent's armbands on the anniversary? Who are these people? Action. 4 votes against, 3 votes in favor. Motion rejected. Counter proposal by Janice Tynes. Armbands could be worn on the 15th anniversary of the Lord Regent's unlawful arrest. Action. Motion approved unanimously. Proposal by Teodoro Bennett's campaign demanding wider deployment of the Wall of Light brought back into use in Karnaca by Duke Luca Abel. The boldest measures are the safest. Action vote delayed until word comes from Grand Guard leadership collecting facts on reductions in crime across Karnaca. Proposal added to agenda for the next gathering. Cocktails and spirits served. Gathering of the Regenters. Huh. Alright, we need to somehow get upstairs. There's our black bone charm. Locked. 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 Man. Great, I'm gonna have to go dancing around. There's a rooftop over there. Can I teleport through walls and stuff? No. Alright, we'll have to find another way. Those people are part of a political party that supported the Lord Regent. That is the impression that I got. Oh no, we can go upstairs. Yay, I almost forgot. That's right, we heard those rats. Hey. Uh-oh. Door is blocked. Oh no. Those windows are closed. Oh, I gotta find another way in here. Either that or spec into strength. Or become a rat. Oh, that's what the rats were for. But I don't have that ability yet. I didn't spend my runes on that. Instead, I spent it on rune crafting. Doggone it. Well. Hold on a second. Yeah, and it's right on, it's in there. Gotta find a way up. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Just busting my way through here. Lucky Babcack with the tip. Thank you, Lucky Babcack. Child Empress. Whoa, what's this? Bango Coastline. Whoa. All right, I got it. Let's see, what did we get? Invisible thread. Far reach renders you invisible during movement. Yes. That's what I wanted. Fantastic. That's a great one. All right. Well, we're making great progress. Looks like we got a rune over there. And a bone charm over there. And then is that it? Really? Really? That's it? Just those 3? Looks like we got a shorter level this time around. But then again, we haven't even taken the tram yet. Oh! Oh, that's a... What is that? What is that supposed to be?
Why do so many have so little?
No, you're not gonna tell me the insights on the monkey vampire collar dude? Okay.
Is it a curse or a blessing to linger past your time in the world?
How alive is she? I mean, is she alive enough to kind of know things, or is she just an echo of her former life? Because she's complaining about being alive a lot. I mean, we aren't squeezing her heart. That can't be comfortable. Hey, tell me a story, Mom, as I squeeze your heart. I mean, that would annoy me, too, I have to say. Conservatory closure extended. A representative from the Royal Conservatory confirmed today that the site's closure has been extended once again, with no promise of when it might reopen. Curator Brianna Ashworth could not be reached for comment. Readers will remember that an infestation of mites in the Roseboro exhibit forced the closure nearly 6 months ago, though there have been rumors that no exterminators have been hired. Uh-oh, I'm thinking bloodflies. The Roseboro exhibit was to be a prestigious event sponsored by the Academy of Natural Philosophy, with hopes of attracting numerous experts and guest lecturers from across the aisles. This important exhibition is now on hold indefinitely due to the extended closure. For hopeful visitors, there's nothing to do but wait for further word. Ox, you can shadow crawl through vents? Says Shard. I can? Oh, man. Oh, I gotta try it. No, I can't. Unless I have to upgrade it. Maybe I have to upgrade it, but as for right now, I can't. I'll take a look at that next time I get some runes. And there we go. That puts me back inside. Awesome. Okay. Black market shop. I feel like I'm not getting any closer to this black market shop. What's going on over here? Let's quick save real quick.
You are nearly friendless and hunted like a beast. Yet still you act with honor.
Well, thanks, Mom. That's just what I do. You know.
What is going on here?
This one's carrying coin.
I don't want to go.
You
Look, I think
give us
your
what
head is
you
worth
got.
a fortune.
I'll cut you in half. This one ain't long. She won't go anywhere.
I'm gonna cut you into pieces.
Okay, so they're bandits. All right.
Keep that nice scarf of yours. I'll crush you parasite.
Think you so tough? You shouldn't have wandered outside without bodyguards, m'lady. Keep trying.
Oh!
You know your place.
What's going on here?
All right, let's reload from the quick save. Okay, I gotta find a non-lethal way. I mean, they're thieves, though, right? They're trying to rob me. And here I am worried about a non-lethal way of taking them out. Do I have any sleep darts? Yeah, I do.
You there! I need your help.
Time to die, little girl.
Well, that ruse didn't really work very well. You there, I need your help.
Hide in your face. No, no, no. I don't want to die.
Oh, wait a minute. They actually killed her.
Wiping off your blood.
I'm really confused. They actually killed her. I mean, she's standing there just fine now. All right, let's try. What the heck? I knocked over all the wood on that. I didn't think I could do that. How did I knock over the wood on there? Alright, I need to be more careful. Okay. Well, wait a minute. If I could knock over the wood.
Took the bait. Let's go. What's going on here?
No, I guess not.
Shit, what?
I thought I saw someone right
Nothing here.
Let's have a look around.
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Where did those rats come from?
Saw you.
Trust what
What was
howler?
the hiding?
I wonder who that was. It was coming from here. Let's see.
I'll find you, you know.
I'm not in the mood. Show
Okay,
yourself.
they are linked, and I just used a sleep dart.
Don't you know who's looking for you? Found anything?
I just used a sleep dart on her.
Yes.
Finally. I guess last time it didn't take effect. All right.
Wake up. Wake up. Nope, nobody there. Hey. Hey, something wrong? What? He's out cold. She's out cold. It's no use. Next time.
Here we go. Okay, so those two are connected.
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search this whole place. I don't have time for that.
That should have knocked out the other one. What? They were connected. They're still connected. I don't understand. Maybe they were too far away.
Who's there?
Maybe there's a
Hey, what happened here?
maybe there's a distance issue.
Wake up.
David Turner says, just stopping by to say hi. Thanks, David.
Hey, you! Give us what you got. You should. Ugh. I'll keep that nice scarf of yours.
Okay, well, we got it done. New rune. I've only got one rune. But let's see. Can I upgrade Shadow Walk? Yes. Assume a stealthier form for a short time. And this will allow me to go into vents. Awesome. Thank you for that tip. It's pretty cheap too, but that's going to come in really useful. Nicholas says there is a maximum range for domino walks. We tried to tell you before. Well, thanks. I figure things out slowly, but I do. Bosses beware, when we're screwed, we multiply. Keep out. $37 meters to the next bone charm. I'm not seeing anything else in here. I'm really bummed that I couldn't knock over that wood. I thought the wood would be a fun way to knock him out. Though, now that I think about it, that probably would have killed him. A bunch of giant planks of wood falling on their heads. Yeah, that would have killed them. Oh, hello. Ah, that goes on the other side and just blocked, right? End checkpoint. Where does this go? Time to find out. Well, that does it. I'm at the station. That's the carriage stop. Rune. What's that? Rune and bone charm. Carriage is here. Just in the nick of time.
Whew.
I'm hungry.
So they're probably too far apart right now. So he's too far away, I can't connect him.
Can I read? Of course I can read. What does he think? I'm stupid? I know all my letters. Sure.
I
Black market, Ox. Oh, Thomas, yeah, you're right. I wanted to go to the black market.
Something moved. Let's have a look.
Ah! I thought I connected them.
Come on, I don't have time for games.
I wonder what I'm dealing with. Hey, watch
Well,
out.
that
What?
wasn't good. I guess I fell right in front of his face. Okay. Ooh, we got lots of blood here. Let's quick save real quick. Let's get the runes and the bone charm. What did I get? I got healthy appetite. Food restores more health. All right, might as well for now. The silver spike on howlers. Your dear editor is stepping aside this week to give you both sides of an argument raging across the city. Guest editor, the Howler Blight. The letter published last week by the Gazette was an outrage. How could Madame Anto suggest that the Dust District and even Karnaca itself would be better off if we legitimized Paolo and his howlers in any way? Ethan says, when you go to the black market, upgrade the stun mines. Ah, good idea. Ethan says stun mines are devastating for a non-lethal playthrough. I'll have to do that. Carmelo says, Oxhorn, don't know if you can see this, but I love all your lore. From Fallout 3 to New Vegas. Love the Wendigo lore video yesterday. Thank you, Carmelo. Brian says, stun mines plus domino are super powerful. Okay, all right, I'll go get some stun mines. Instead, decent folks should hope to wake one morning and read that Paolo is finally dead or in jail. And why should we be wary of the Abbey? Only a witch need worry about the wrath of the overseers. The Howlers are nothing but a bunch of cutthroats who never worked a day in their life. Everything they have, they stole. If you want their so-called protection, it comes at a price. On the contrary, the overseers have dedicated their lives to spreading the good values of the seven strictures. Believe me, the dust in Batista is not in our streets, but in our hearts, and only the Abbey will make us clean again. Sebastian Armitage. Looks like I missed something. Oh dear, that would have been bad. So looks like that might be the way I have to get over there. Because this turns back this way. That's not.
I think I spotted someone suspicious.
Aha! Oh, but I still gotta get over that thing. Okay, well, there's the train station. I know how to get in there if I want to. But getting over there, how far away is that? 49 meters. That's not very far. That's probably too far for me to go, isn't it? Oh.
Only something would happen around here. Doesn't have to be a circus. Just some little bit of excitement once in a while.
Let's see. Now there is this cord. Can I walk on that? Nope. That could have been bad. That could have been bad. Well, it looks like we're going to have to go down back to the ground. Oh, black market. There we go. You know it's a black market when it's got such a hard to decipher symbol as two black hands that need trade on the side of a wall in the middle of town. My quick save. Hello. Whoops. Okay, am I gonna have to
protection? The Grand Guard doesn't do its job.
Well, it looks like I have to buy from her.
I don't know you. I'm new to Karnaca. I need a tool that can rewire a wall of light, the kind the Grand Guard uses. And I'd prefer not to explain myself.
I can help you out, but not right now. Don't even linger here. I'm supposed to get a visit from Paolo, someone you don't want to meet. Come back later.
Understood.
You should go. We can do business another time.
Ryan says,
Like I
talk
said,
to the hobo
Paolo
first.
is coming by.
What hobo?
I think he's here. Hide yourself. They'll see you if you try to leave. Find a place to hide and we'll do business afterwards.
Who do we have here?
Whoops.
I wonder why your face is covered, lady.
That's my business. Who are you supposed to be?
I'm Paolo. In this part of town, everything's my business. And slumming rich kids should remember all that etiquette they learned. Maybe you need another lesson. Is that what you came down here for?
Most.
One hit. You
Finally
monster.
know your place.
Wow, one hit. Okay, looks like I didn't find a hiding spot fast enough. Let's try that again. Okay, so that's how I could have gotten out. Or I could have gone up there. Now. All right.
I need protection.
I don't know you. I'm new to Karnaca.
You should go. We can do business another time. Like I said, Paolo is coming by.
There we go.
That's it. Stay out of sight.
Lock it down. This won't take long. Make sure we have some privacy.
Aching back. Hurts when I'm standing, hurts to sit. Only time it feels right is after about 3 of them rum things.
What?
I need 8 new cutters, short blades, the good stuff. More steel.
I know what you mean.
Do you? Because last time you gave me some backwater foundry garbage that wouldn't hold an edge and snapped against Grand Guard armor.
I got taken on that deal too. But I'll make it up to you, Paolo. Lop off maybe 10%?
30. Because I like you. By next week.
That's fair. I made a bad faith trade and I regret it. You'll have the cutters, I promise.
Good, good. These are strange times. Overseers in the Dust District, a witch empress, and these clockwork soldiers protecting the aristocracy. All bad for business. But if I get my way, Karnaca will be a different city a year from now. Can't see anything.
Shit! I'ma cut you into pieces!
He's gone. What happened?
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, what the blasted heck? Howler dead? I didn't kill him though, I knocked him out.
Another of... What just happened?
He changed. Right at the end. Paolo's not just a gang leader.
Come in. I might have what you've been asking for.
Did that hurt my chaos level? Because I didn't mean to kill anybody. Mission. Stats. Player deaths. Non-lethal takedowns 3, total kills 2. I did get a combat kill from that. He turned into that rat swarm, yeah, but what about the other 2 guys? They're dead too. She's dead. And he's dead, but I didn't kill them. Did the rats kill them? Okay, well, let's try that again. Oops.
Another of these shops. I don't know you. You should go. We can do business another time. Like I said, Paolo is coming by. That's it. Stay out of sight.
Lock it down. This won't take long. Make sure we have some privacy. I need 8 meters.
He's gone. What happened?
Sometimes I wish I had the Grand Inventor among my clients. But I've heard he's not so easy to please. He won't see you there. Good thinking.
Unconscious. Unconscious.
Told they robbed one of our shops.
Okay.
I'd like to see them try it here.
Sweet. All right. Well, I don't know exactly.
I used to own a cafe down at the docks, but the smell of fish blood was stronger than the smell of morning coffee.
Ew.
I had to sell it.
4 new upgrades available. The blueprints you've found unlock 4 upgrades. Hardened bolt, inflict greater damage. Instant sleep dart. Yes, please. We'll do that one.
Things were so much better just a decade ago. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry. The situation in the Empire has driven the prices up, I'm afraid.
Instant sleep dart.
You won't be sorry.
Reload faster. Crossbow bolts travel faster further. Aim is improved and stabilized. Let's see what else we got. Stun mine. Only 70 a pop. 400. Yeah, well, we'll do that.
A pleasure to do business.
Key to unlock the ticket booth. Sure.
A deal well made.
Rewire tool. I've got 0 of 5. We'll take it. Spring razor, stun mine. Sleep dart.
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
Enables black market shops to sell bolts that immolate enemies. Enables black market shops to sell bolts that sting, causing enemies to flee. And what's this? Bolts that inflict greater damage.
You know,
well, I'm not trying to kill anyone,
most
so I'm not
nights.
going to waste money on that.
The city's not safe.
All right, well, I think I've got everything I need. Let's save the rest of my money for now. Go back to blueprints and press tab.
This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
Oh. Oh. Thank you. Mine. Crossbow, pistol, gear, folding blade grenade, and mine. Spring razor and stun mine. Reconfigurable traps that can be used to ambush enemies. Okay, so the stun mine, I've got that. Looks like there's one blueprint I don't have yet. So I haven't discovered that. Well, let's see what's this. Stun mines charge +1. Each stun mine functions an additional time. Okay. Stun mine 2. Each stun mine functions an additional time. Okay. Okay, well, let's go back to gear now. Refined lens optic, enhanced optics with a second greater level of magnification. Nah. Bone charm slots 2+, unlocks 2 additional bone charm slots. I'm actually pretty good on bone charm slots at the moment. I know I'll probably want more later, but I suppose I can always upgrade it later. Spring razor storage to bolt capacity. Oh yeah, I need that. Bullet storage. Let's increase bolt capacity. And let's do it again. Let's maximize my bolt capacity for now. Awesome. Now I'm out of money. Okay.
Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
Feeling good.
Come in, my friend. Always a delight to see you.
Wow, these black market guys are really polite. Well, let me see. Well, no, I don't want to steal from them. Okay. Bone charm. And the rune. I got the rune. Looks like I should go find the carriage then if I'm going to continue forward. But let's see if there's anything I've missed. This alleyway is interesting. Two corrupt bone charms. No, a corrupt one and a non-corrupt one. Withered ryegrass. And then one 224 meters away.
Hey, times are hard. Help me out if you can. Appreciate it. I'll let you in on a secret. I saw people coming and going recently, looking for whale oil, up to something. So many people legging it from the city. The Grand Guard and the Howlers won't have anybody to tax or rob. I worked in the silver mines here until the dust got to my lungs. Everybody's got the willies now. Feels like the city might collapse.
And that's it. So I paid for some lore and advice, I guess. Alright. Need to find a way over there. Question is, do I go up?
Guard aren't too friendly to strangers.
Ooh, yeah. Looks like I go up. Or not. Hello. Ah. Not even a lick. Who needs fire? I'm not gonna eat a rotten fig. Give me a regular fig. Why give me a rotten one? Nothing. Thought you were supposed to be scary. Ah, there we go. That's how I'm gonna get over there. See if we can find anything here. Withered ryegrass. Yep. Okay. Think I got them all. They nipped me a bit. Yeah, I got nipped. Bathing salts. Ooh, dead body. Looks exactly like the beggar we saw outside. Well, I'm probably going to have to go back up. But what's down here? Let's just see. Oh, it's all blocked off.
Impressive how you managed to get there. Be careful. Those people in the oil tanks might still be around.
Oh! Okay, I will be careful. So that's what he was trying to tell me about. Interesting. Well, I should probably do a quick save, eh? Oh, okay, well that's one way to do it. I keep forgetting which finger Whiskey tumbler. I'm just ruining someone's shop because I'm a jerk. That's what I'm doing. Give you an ore. And an unlocked safe. Already cracked, eh? Alright, well, let's go see if we've got some whale oil smugglers or merchants or something over here. Apartment gate key needed. Thank you, Ian Tapaco.
You said whale oil. I got it for you. Not easy to pinch either.
No, you screwed up. It won't work without another tank. Not enough blast. You gotta trust me on this.
All right. I don't know shit about explosives. Never said I did. I'll go out again later and find some more.
Good. You can't rush jobs like this. It takes a smooth hand.
You can't piss around here forever either. Eventually some wanker will see us and the howlers will catch wind. But I hear you. One more tank.
There we go. Letter from Betty. Sarah, things are rotten here in Dunwall. Nothing is the same since the coup. I ain't safe for no one, and there's no jobs, or it ain't safe for no one, and there's no jobs neither. You get yourself back here and take your kids. It ain't right you should have left them with me for so long. Anyway, you didn't mention how sickly they was and poor behaved. Now, you're my sister, and that counts for something, but when the new month comes, I'm leaving. There's no more I can do. I ain't their mother, and they won't listen. I can't afford to feed them no more. There's nothing left for beers or rent by the time they're done eating. And not a penny from you. Off to find your fortune in Karnaca. Some fortune? Well, that's the end of it. Bethy. Apartment gate key. Right, looks like that's it. Okay, but that didn't solve my problem of getting over there, which is what I was trying to do. So let's go back up to that window. Up we go, all the way to the top. See if we can slingshot ourselves over to that rooftop. And from there... Yeah, there we go. Couple of bone charms over there. Oh no! Okay, that was a bit steep, I guess.
It won't work without another tank. Not enough blast. You gotta trust me on this.
All right. I don't know shit about explosives. Never said I did. I'll go out again later and find some more.
Good. You can't rush jobs like this. It takes a smooth hand.
Can't piss around here forever either. Eventually some wanker will see us and the howlers will catch wind. But I hear you. One more tank.
Hey! Time to die!
Okay. Oh, I missed this earlier. Raw whalebone. Okay, let's get back. Quick save. Okay. So that rooftop. You're welcome. So that rooftop is too steep? Is that what the problem was? Can I even go around? Or is there another... Is that a window I can open? Probably not. Either way, I can't get there. Can I climb this? Nope. Alright, let's see if we can hop down. Oh, and I can't get over here. That's completely blocked off. Huh. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Got a good idea, though. Oh, that's right, the distance.
Who's that? Was as wee as a minnow. He tugged on it nightly, and ever so slightly, it grew to be large as a narwhal. I've got to get back to Dunwall. I feel so bad. I haven't seen the kids in 2 years.
Whoops. Oh, he's coming.
Someone there. Like that. What? I thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place just in case.
Alright, well, I don't know why it worked with 2 of them and not with the other. Maybe because he just got too far out of the way. That's probably what it was. Distance. Oh, no, it did. Oh, that was the 4th. Oh, okay. So it worked, but there were just 4 of them. Well, now I know. Okay, so I read that already. Trying to figure out what that key is that I bought. For like a phone booth or something? Maybe I'll find out when I take the tram. Alright, so do I need to take the tram now to get the rest of the bone charms and stuff? I've been to the black merchant. The black market merchant. I'm seeing more bone charms and stuff, but only when I get over there. Okay, I'm thinking... we go take the tram.
Not this time.
Quick save. Let's do it. Let's go to Upper Adventure. Oh, that's cool. Really? It's like a roller coaster. Ticket booth? Why?
We can see Jindosh's mansion from here. The gate's down. I'll need the code.
Well, it's a good thing I quick saved. Let's do the ticket booth. Thank you, everybody. Pyrosonic casing. Cool. There we go. Some Bastilian figs that aren't rotten. Note to employees, one of the booth keys has been stolen again. Okay, so this is the one we found. This time I'm not having it remade, so you have to share the remaining key. Peepa, when your shift is over, just wait for Narciso to arrive, then hand the key over to him. Narciso, you wait for Daniel, and so on. Nobody leave the key in some stupid hidey hole or whatever. If the last key is lost or stolen, we won't be able to open the booth, and you'll all be out of work. If you're worried, pull your coin and have another key made, or go buy the old one back from the black market, as I'm pretty sure that's where it is now. Adventia Station Management. Sean says, Ox, what does the baseball cap say? Nuka-Bro. Oh, a stun mine. I don't have any more room. I wish I could increase my capacity. These are cool little cash registers. Love the way they look. Oh, another one. All right, let's do this. Up we go. Let's take the roller coaster. Now we quick save. This is a cool town.
You can see Jindosh's mansion from here. The gate's down. I'll need the code.
The security gate at the carriage stop leading to the Clockwork Mansion could be opened with a numeric code. Black market weak wall. Burglars are planning to knock down a weak wall leading to the back of the black market shop. They don't have enough whale oil for the blast. Well, I knocked them out, right? So I don't have to worry about that. Okay, numerical code. Duke Bell Essential and Dunwall coup. You missed the vault in the booth, Ox? What? Safe in the booth? Oh my gosh. All right, let's read this. Karnaka's own Duke Luca Abel reportedly played a key role in the recent coup that unseated the unpopular Emily Caldwin. Our new empress, Delilah Caldwin, made quick work of dissenters and has already issued several proclamations, which are sure to be welcomed in Dunwall after the failed reign of Emily Caldwin, known for shirking her duties in favor of more pleasurable pursuits. Really? And now blamed for orchestrating multiple assassinations against her critics. The coup is sure to increase our fortunes here in Karnaka, as Delilah Caldwin has strong ties with Duke Abel. Serkonos is now expected to rise in wealth and power within the Empire. There are ongoing reports of lingering unrest in Dunwall, as those who remain loyal to Empress Emily's corrupt reign are dealt with. Ethan says, you'll be coming up against clockwork soldiers soon, Ox. Tip, you can kill them. Also, stun mines are their weakness. Thank you. Okay, well, it's a good thing I quick saved again, right before taking the tram again. This is quite the safe. I mean, what's the point of it? It doesn't even have a combination on it. All the coins are mine. I am the Empress with all the coins in the universe. And now we quick save for a third time. Hey, at least it's a fun roller coaster, right?
You can see Jindosh's mansion from here. The carriage line is blocked. I'll have to unlock the gate.
Okay, let's unlock the gate. Let's read the note. Note read. Each pair. Gate codes. I know that discipline has gone to crap over the last a few years, and especially this year, but this is a reminder that gate codes should not be written down and left lying around where just anyone who wanders through an office can see them. These codes are for Grand Guard personnel only, for good reason. Once you've read and memorized the codes, destroy them. Maybe your rank and assignment don't mean squat to you, but if anything happens to Jindosh, we all face a firing squad at the Grand Palace. Major Alain Banoche. Okay, well, does that mean it's going to be on one of the guards?
Weeks I've been at sea, chasing monsters in the brine, dancing hagfish on the line. It's gonna be awesome.
See if we can find this code. Nothing yet, but at least I'm stocked up on grenades, records. Oh man, I would laugh if you left something on the toilet. If they left the code on the toilet. Guess not. Guess we gotta go up. Up we go.
Best thing that ever happened to this city. Give me a handful of the clockworks and I'll clean up the dust district.
I don't know. Maybe the tall boys were better from the time of the rat plague. They made people stand up straight.
Times change. If the Duke has his way, we'll have an army of the clockwork soldiers by this time next year.
What am I? Like a stocking without a leg, that's what.
Torture room.
Does he think I'm stupid?
Oh God. There was the third one. I want to get that third one first before I take anyone down.
Haven't seen the kids in 2 years.
Is it just those two? Could have sworn there was a third one. Well, guess I just must be hearing things from outside. Whoop! Ah! Split the take. Lieutenant Rakos. Alex says you don't have to unlock the gate to progress, by the way. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Lieutenant Rakos, by now you've had time to think it over. I'm in a good position where I'm at now. I've got the same deal going with 4 others in the guard, spread out over Karnaca, people I trust, watching major entry points. The offer's unchanged. If our very important person from Dunwall comes through alone or with anyone else, and you're part of the squad taking them down, do whatever it takes to keep it quiet, whatever it takes. Bring the body to me and we'll all gather up. The 6 of us will take credit for the arrest, and we'll split the Duke's reward. Money and maybe a post at the Grand Palace. Stick with us in this, Lieutenant, and you'll increase your odds, but don't tell a single soul. W.L. Oh, man.
What's that chill?
Interrogation report. Captain Coelho, your name is Hieronymus Blas? Hieronymus Blas? Suspect, yes, Captain Culero. And you admit to writing, printing, and distributing the pamphlet called Get the Clankers Off Our Street? Suspect, yes, you should read it. How long before the Grand Guard is entirely replaced by mechanical soldiers, indifferent to human suffering, following some aristocrat's orders blindly? Corporal Loya, he kind of has a point, Captain. What if the Duke thinks we're not good enough for the job anymore? I don't want to go back to the mines. Captain Culero, Corporal, this is hardly appropriate. Suspect, imagine infallible, incorruptible soldiers. Loya, he's right, Captain. Culero, interrogation suspended. Send report to Furnace. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so that's overlooking the square where I arrived. And there's the interrogation room. Oh. Blood everywhere. Okay. Bone Charm. Corrupt Bone Charm. And Rune. How did I walk right by this? Okay, new Bone Charm. What is it? Tricky timing. Enemy grenades take slightly longer to explode. Okay, since I've got the space, might as well. Alright, 60 meters, 28 meters. Let's go ahead and disable this while we're at it. Oh, I have to rewire it.
Keep my eyes on my duties. Forget about that kiss. That kiss.
Gotta get a spare uniform.
Only something that happened around here. It doesn't have to be a circus.
All right, let's go upstairs. It's weird hearing voices close to me. Are they below me? Oh, this is a big room. Well, they're generous with health elixirs and pistol bullets. All right, I got the roadway. Alloy polarization. I'll take it. So we're in like a police headquarters. I'm glad he was asleep. New gate code. Attention everyone, the new gate code is 660. Once you've read and memorized it, destroy the note. Remember, don't write them down and forget to destroy the notes. 660. Well, now that we've got the gate code, let's see if there are other ways to do this. It's not considered killing to destroy a clockwork, is it? Shouldn't be, right? It's a machine. Dr. Hypatia to resign, says Grand Palace. A statement issued from the Grand Palace today, signed by Duke Abel, indicates that Dr. Alexandria Hypatia has resigned from her position as chief alchemist at Addermeyer Institute for issues concerning her health. Additionally, the statement advises the Addermeyer will remain closed for the foreseeable future. The statement did not mention the fate of the various cures Dr. Hypatia has been developing. Readers will know her popular Addermeyer solution, which is said to help miners with their work-related maladies as well as combating blood fly fever. Ooh, almost missed that one. Ah.
Get these ships. Hey, who are you? Stop! Beg for mercy! I'll tear you to pieces!
Ha 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 ha! Okay.
I swear I'll find a way to win back the trust of the people.
Entrance to sewers. Aventia Station. Okay, so I could take the sewers down. Then there's the Grand Guard office and the Jindo Mansion. So I could take some sewers. Or raise the gate. Man, what do? Do I race through it now that I've got the code? Or do I take the sewers to make sure I don't miss anything? Let's quick save real quick. Books? They were burning books? What kind of Fahrenheit 451 thing is going on here? Burning books?
Someone there.
Something feels wrong.
Did I imagine that? No.
I wonder who that was.
Don't have time for games. Can't stay hidden forever.
All right, now if they'll come on through the gate.
No idea what that was.
Hey, what happened here?
Okay, how many did I get? Whoa! Wasn't there another? I thought I got another. Maybe he never came through. Now would be a good time to put down a stun mine, says Ethan. Oh, I should have used one, huh? Ah, well.
What's the matter? You saw something?
Something wrong?
It's impossible to get good help these days. Sometimes I think I'll just do it myself. But then again, I have such a twingy back.
What's going on here?
Can't do anything.
What's all this wreck? What?
I don't want to die.
Anyone? That's not right. Someone protect me.
Okay.
I'll get to her.
Stun mine, you say, eh?
You won't get away. Oh, damn.
How do I...
Come out, wherever you are. way!
Maybe I should hire my own bodyguard.
Won't hurt ya.
I don't feel safe anymore.
All right, it finally worked. Looks like there's still.
Not in the mood. Show yourself.
I don't. I'm going to concentrate on my duty. And no hero.
I saw you. No use hiding.
Are you alright?
What a day. The dinner's
Over there! Come back here!
My slippers weren't in their usual spot. What next?
What in the world? Okay, so this just puts me back here. Oh wait, he went downstairs. Rune, yeah. Big owl painting. Stealing from my own subjects.
I don't even like to hear them talk. They're called lower class for a reason.
Okay, let's see.
Low, lower, lowest. And the smell. I swear, if I have to listen to one more complaint, I'm just going to burst.
Okay, so that's it for up there. I must have missed somebody coming up here. Let's see, is there anything across the way? Nope, doesn't look like I can get into any of those. That's boarded up. Locked from the inside. That's weird. Ah, there's a building over there that I can get into. Looks like there's some blood flies in there. All right, let's finish taking down all of the guys in this building. 'Cause this is weird. Come on. He's stuck. He's stuck in the floor.
You'll have to lie in it. Tis, I don't make my bed, ever. That's what servants are for.
Who is he even talking to? Right, looks like we'll go up. Sorry, guy. Try this. Whoa. actually first. Yep, corrupt bone charm. And that's the closest one. Easy. Okay. So, what's this new corrupt bone charm? What have we got? Let's see. Splintering bolts. Your bolts inflict more damage. Bolts always break on impact. Ah. Don't need it. So, an artist's studio. Jinda, look at this guy. It's like he's wearing clown makeup. Oh, creepy. Oh. Oh, chimney crickets. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, well, that's one way to get out. So I got the key, I got the passcode, but I didn't open the gate. Is that going to be an issue later? I don't think so. Wow, look at that. Let's quick save. Ooh, sewer? No, can't go. There's a wall of light. That's the window that comes out the side. And then there's that chain that goes down. I did find the chain. This is that square where I got rid of most of the guards. Hello. Have I been through here? Yeah, I did. I was through. Okay. Who needs a passcode when you're a ninja? Let's take that chain down. Or just drop to the death. Man, I thought that was going to be... Wow. What is that? Is that a body? What the? Some other assassin, maybe? Oh. Oh, this is going to be tricky. All right, but I like this a lot better. Okay. How am I still alive? I don't want to move. I'm terrified of moving. Okay, what's going on? Okay. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Tiptoe across. There we go. Oh. Okay. Nothing. Wow. I really did get everything, didn't I? Surely there's some more in the mansion. Alright, I'm gonna quick save. Should we do some parkour? Nope, that didn't work. I probably don't even need to do a big running jump, but man, it looks dramatic if I were to pull it off. Let's try again. Oh! Okay, enough dramatics. Let's just slowly walk up. Much safer. Vic Blue says the ox fall maneuver. Yeah. I should patent that one. Why are there so few guards? I feel like there should be more. Not that I'm complaining, but, you know.
The mansion has a strange beauty to it. Maybe I'll find a way to end this without killing Kieran Jindosh.
Well, we'll try. Is that it? Did I make it? I made it. And I got all the runes. Enter the Clockwork Mansion. Stretch. I need some water. I need some water and a cigar. Ethan says, get ready for one hell of a level, Ox. Oh, thank you. I'm excited. Let's see, what time is it? All right, I got about an hour and 10 minutes left. You think I can finish this in an hour and 10 minutes? I hope so. All right, hang tight, everybody. I am going to get some water and a cigar. There we go. It's still working. I should really have some elevator music that I play during the big AFK moment in the broadcast. I'll get the elevator music from Fallout 4 and just put it on a loop when I do this next time. All right, hold on. Just a sec. excited for this level. Because if they're robots, then that means I can kill them, right? So I can use other tools. Maybe I'll get to use some of my grenades or my incendiary bolts. Okay. Now, into the breach.
All right, I need to eliminate Jindosh and find Anton Sokolov.
Eliminate. Find. Jindosh Sokolov. Fruit.
Welcome to my home, stranger. The door is always open to those with the will to pass the threshold. If you're here by appointment, then proceed and bide your time. Otherwise, I'd be remiss if I didn't inform you about the defensive mechanisms employed here, which are quite formidable. Many have entered without invitation, for reasons as myriad as the fish in the ocean. But of those who've dared to explore further, very few have found their way back out.
Man, the guy sounds like a tool. Looks like a tool, sounds like a tool. Is that a video camera? No, that's a speaker. Okay. Hello. What is this place? What? I don't want to just pull a lever in the middle of the room. What is this? Did he like... Is this a trap? Oh, sure. If I were a real Dishonored assassin guy, I'd go in here and pull a lever in the middle of the room. But of course that's what I'm gonna do right now. Oh, what?
Who would build something like this? And why?
Ah, someone's activated one of the mechanisms in my house.
Jindosh.
Welcome, visitor. My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities, seeing how the common mind navigates these shifting rooms. I'm Kirin Jindosh, but you must know that. Before you stands an invention that will endure beyond my time. The Jindosh Clockwork Soldier. Marvel at the Clockwork Soldier's hardened metallic skeleton and razor-sharp blades. The miniaturized whale oil tanks are spread across the frame and hidden behind protective amber wood panels. Visual awareness in the front and back. Auditory detection in case the head unit sustains catastrophic damage. My greatest creation. I invite you to continue, stranger. Just come up the stairs. Meet with me face to This opportunity to backcharge second coil.
Okay. He did invite me, so...
Hello? Stranger?
Alright, fine, I'm coming.
That's it, you're almost there. Come into the gallery so I can see you. There you are. Magnificent. Now that I see you, I've worked out who you are. Not a hired cutthroat. Your clothes are too fine. An aristocratic thrill seeker? That's closer. You've trained with weapons formally, but you're not a salon fencer. There's a bit of back alley in your movements. All that, and you have your father's eyes, your imperial majesty. Welcome, Lady Emily Caldwin.
Impressive, Jindosh. Then you must also know why I'm here.
I'd assume my involvement with the Duke brought you to my door. Or maybe you're after washed-up Anton Sokolov, comfortably residing in the assessment chamber. Either way, come find me and take whatever it is you seek. But if you fall, I'll have your body carried to my lab for dissection and study. Until either comes to pass, your secret is safe with me.
I'll see you soon, Jindosh.
Until then.
So...
Clockwork soldiers, there's an interloper in my home.
Ah.
Temperature back to normal. Waking up. Combat protocol ambiguous enemy. Entering playback for triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. I was switching to alternative tactical mode.
Ah!
Combat protocol 6. Unauthorized mechanism detached. Playback indicates lost enemy. You've overcome one of my clockwork soldiers from the sound of it. Surprising, given your cobbled upbringing. Its criminal profile. Set for detection registered. Turns out to be very interesting.
Somehow I got out of that alive.
Somehow indeed. It's as if she's self-aware that Oxhorn is playing the game, not someone who knows what they're doing. Well, so much for secrecy. Don't worry about non-lethaling the bots, says Alex. Thank you, that will make it easier. Okay, the Jindosh mansion. Holy cow, I feel immediately overwhelmed. Let's see, here we are at the atrium. 2 is the guest area on a completely different floor. 3 is private, okay. 4 is assessment chamber. 5 is laboratory. 6 is elevator. I'm just gonna walk around. How about that?
Oversimplification, I assure you.
Is this guy gonna keep talking at me the entire time? Look, I just want to loot your atrium for precious things, you know. I am the queen of this place, so hey, what's yours is mine, right? So the configuration, I could pull it again. Oh, okay. What was that? Did I just get hit by a lamp? I think I just got hit by a lamp. Okay, so am I gonna have to pull this lever again?
In part, I made this place for luxury and spectacle, I suppose, but it's more than that. This place is a testament to engineering itself.
Barred from the other side.
Back after the final field test.
Ah, the space behind the walls.
You've managed to deactivate my wall of light.
Well, at least he's telling me when I'm successful. He's got lots of convenient configuration levers all over the place. Looks like I gotta pull this one to get through. What the heck? What in the world? Oh, did I just get crushed to death?
You've managed to deactivate my wall of light. I sense your movement. I know where you are. Breathtaking. According to the scales beneath the floor and my acoustic sensors, you move quite quickly.
Okay. So he is playing with me. On Baker's and electroshock. My electroshock machine provides insights into the human mind, though admittedly the subject is damaged or destroyed in the process. The advancement of knowledge is usually worth the sacrifice, of course. Once, having tested it on a baker, I found that I could obliterate the memories of his life and thus his personality while not impeding his ability to bake bread. I thought it odd at the time, but it's this exact effect I wish to reproduce on Sokolov. sadly, I've never been able to reproduce it to my satisfaction. Sokolov, however, is no mere baker. If he refuses to aid me, it's doubtful that the machine could be used to weaken his willpower without also obliterating the knowledge and capabilities that are so precious to me. Still, the thought of reducing Sokolov to a state of infantile stupor is satisfying.
What cruelty is this? With this machine, maybe you won't have to die after all, Jindosh.
Oh, it's gonna be hell finding all of the bone charms and crap in here. Okay.
You're quite close now. I can't remember any other...
Delilah Copperspoon.
Anticipation.
Copper spoon, eh? Clockwork Army timetable. Jindosh, I was pleased to hear that the Duke has you working on a much less costly version of your Clockwork Soldier. I saw firsthand what a handful of Clockwork Soldiers did in Dunwall. With many more units, we should be able to assert much more military power following the coup. What truly concerns me is the timetable. When will you be able to give us a date? We have ambitious plans, my friend, and we cannot accomplish them without our grand inventor. Sincerely, Major Nico Filados.
This could be the end of the Isles.
End of the Isles, eh?
Aramis Stilton.
$15 meters that way. So what, are we waiting? Are we looking for another moving wall? Well, looks like I gotta push the lever.
It seems you found my bedroom, though I confess sleep usually eludes me. My mind won't stop turning. Temperature back to normal. Waking up. Well, the machine should enter active state now. Display back. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Switching to alternative tactical mode. Playback for unambiguous enemy.
Whoa! Couple hits and I'm done.
I'm not in the mood.
Anybody?
Show yourself.
Don't make me search the whole place. Pylon. I don't have time for that. Let the Clockwork Soldier take.
Oh man. Okay.
With this machine, maybe you won't have to die after all, Jindosh.
You're quite close now. I can't remember any other visitor getting so far. Give you pride. Anticipation.
Delilah Copperspoon. Aramis Stilton.
Sensei override. Hold on. Playback for unambiguous enemy. Playback for combat protocols. Unauthorized presence. Shut it down. Combat protocol 8. Machine performing well. Failed.
How about a grenade? Actually, no, I can use my gun. Oh, but and I've got 10 bullets. Okay, here we go.
It seems you found my bedroom, though I confess the world is my mind now stops turning. Detached. The machine is now relying on audio listening.
Holy cow!
Audio collection. Switching to alternative tactical mode. Our perception. Machine has detected. Playback indicates triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Playback for comp. The machine is overheating. Shut down. Playback for unambiguous enemies experiencing uncertainty. Unauthorized presence. Enemy evasion. You've one of my clockwork soldiers. I'll have questions about that once I have you restrained.
Oh, he's not happy. But man,
Overheating. Stop all action. Playback for detection registered. The machine has lost its quarry.
okay, so it doesn't like fire. Shoot the glowing parts of their arms. Oh. Ah. We could use sticky grenades. I'm just using all of my stuff here. Let me try again.
End of fleet phase. Well, the machine should enter active state now. Combat protocol. Lady Emily, was that your explosive that just went off or one of my clockworks? Entering combat state. Playback indicates a young woman, armed. The machine, playback for combat protocol. You've beaten one of my clockwork soldiers. I'll have questions about that once I have you restrained. Another clockwork down. Each of those costs a princely sum, I assure you. My, that was loud. Shook my teeth. It seems you found my bedroom, though I confess sleep usually eludes me. My mind won't stop turning.
Okay, let's quick save that one. Letter from Duke Abel. Kieran, my dear grand inventor, who else possesses such a keen mind? Could any other of my inner circle achieve such industrial marvels? I appreciate how superbly your clockwork soldiers performed in Dunwall, cutting those guards still loyal to Emily Caldwin to ribbons, and Brianna Ashworth claims you've been invaluable, helping with her oraculum contraption. Delilah will be pleased. Please dispatch a courier as soon as you have what you need from Anton Sokolov. Press him as you see fit. No methods are off limits. We must find a way to produce your clockwork soldiers in great quantities. Drop Tig down is much easier, says Halo. I'll try that next
Ramsey
time.
and the Crown Killer were just the start. I need to break down Delilah's remaining allies. Jindosh, the Duke, all of them.
Bone Charm, Rune, Bone Charm, 10 meters. Oh, it's below me. Hey, a rewire tool. Cool. Got a couple of them now. Well, that's interesting. So he's a photographer, too. Let's see if there are any more people. I'm worried, though, because if I pull a lever and there's an unconscious person on a platform that moves and then gets crushed to death, is that going to count as murder? Ooh, a dispenser. Oh, this was the private room.
Stand clear! I'm bringing up the arc pylon!
Okay, stand clear, he says.
An entire shipment of whale oil tanks. Just gone. Taken right from under their noses.
When I think about it, your presence implies a great deal. It's very impressive that you survived Delilah and made it down here to Karnaka, all without the aid of your infamous father. You might think you're going to elude my clockworks, but you'll only end up teaching me, adding to my studies.
Who's there?
It'll be that sadistic Crown Killer.
Whoa! That was brutal. Stabbed through the heart. And I didn't mean to kick that guy off the balcony. I probably killed him by doing that. Alright, so before we do that, let's go push this button over here.
All movements are linked. Everything has a purpose. It's all connected, you see.
So this is his dark room. Okay, what's my new black bone charm? Void armor. When you take damage, a significant portion is instead subtracted from mana. Okay. That's cool. Oh, that's what I want. So let's bring that back. And then we'll rush in.
Without the coffers at Dunwall Tower, you're reduced to petty theft. But forgive me, you're not the Empress anymore, are you?
By decree of the Academy of Natural Philosophy, underwritten by the Guild of Metallurgy, sponsored by the Electromagnetism Council, and validated by the Chamber of Smoke and Iron, Kiran Jindosh has been banned for life from the Academy. All prior studies and the resulting honors, including the test of transit encoding and the signaling defense, are hereby revoked, and his work towards the title, Master of Engineering, has been formally rescinded. Interesting. I wonder why. Okay, 52, 23, 36.
So many events in motion, each exerting subtle gravity. With Delilah, a new empire could be drawn, and all the old barriers broken. Much could be accomplished. My clockwork soldiers have played their part, but each costs more coin than a wealthy man sees in a lifetime. It could take years to find a solution on my own. But if Sokolov can be tamed, together we might refine the process, making new clockworks at a fraction of the cost. Whether I seduce my old teacher with the thrill of discovery, or whether I'm forced to apply the clamps to his flesh and turn on the voltage, no matter.
Okay.
Brianna Ashworth.
Brianna Ashworth, so she has had multiple identities, what, spanning time?
That's it. Closer and closer. I'm waiting.
An unfinished letter on legacy. Honestly, I bear no ill will towards Emily Caldwin or her father, the royal protector. I've never given a single fig for any of those palace-born nobles in Dunwall, so how could I think ill of one empress or another? You would not be incorrect in suggesting that my motivations for assisting the Duke were at least twofold. I wanted to advance the causes of natural philosophy for the sake of the work itself, and to show those stodgy morons at the Academy of Light, at the Academy, the light they've very nearly extinguished. Further, of course, I am no stranger to infamy, and in fact I am fond of it, but there's more driving the engines of my desire. Dynasties rise and fall with the ages, though mundane catalysts such as famine, plague, and bankruptcy through. Now, however, we live in a time that is being shaped by genius. Just as Roseborough, Sokolov, Joplin, and Hypatia have set the wheels of history spinning with their contributions, so will Kiran Jindosh. And it is my goal to eclipse those who came before me. No matter how the history books record the tale regarding this turn in power, it must be stated that it was only possible through advances in industry and technological exploration. Power now rests in the hands of the brilliant, and the world will never be the same. Is that a safe? Oh, hello, what's this? '11th day, month of rain. So, they all know each other very well. A quick save here.
At last, Imperial Majesty, you found me. You realize you're only the second person to set foot in this room, the most sophisticated laboratory in the Isles. Please, try not to damage anything as you die. Clockwork soldiers, dispatch this intruder!
Will a stun mine work on a clockwork soldier? Or perhaps I should use the rewire tool. Though I don't see a rewire tool. Actually,
Come out and end this trivial game of cat and mouse. I have important work to do.
let's see if we can go get those bone charms.
Does hiding your face intimidate your enemies? Or merely conceal your own fear? I wonder, does it get under your skin, knowing that Delilah is sleeping in your chambers in Dunwall Tower?
Okay, so this leads back there. The ruin is over there.
Barred from the other side.
Alright, I've already been down beneath that one.
Since the Duke took over the silver mine.
Lower wages means higher profits, but it's my time that's precious. I'm not used to waiting.
Neither am I. When was the last time someone had me waiting for more than an hour? I can't remember. It's almost titillating.
How many clockworks did you say there were? It's a numbered set, if I recall.
It is indeed, but 36, 46. Damn exclusive, whatever the count. Everyone at the garden club will be great.
You might think you're going to elude my clockworks, but you'll only end up teaching me, adding to my studies.
Invitation letter from Jindosh. Dear Mr. Hadros, it would be my pleasure to play host to you and to give you a personal demonstration of my clockwork soldiers as you take possession of yours. As you must know, the cost is exceptionally high, but once you see one of my creations in action, you will be unable to resist the purchase. Please arrive on the appointed date between the hours of 2 and 3 in the afternoon. It is important that you arrive at the time I have specified, as I might otherwise mistake you for an intruder.
A good dog fighting club. The one
Ah.
my father's done.
Be careful. This was devised to test the limits of the clockwork soldiers. Quite dangerous. If you're really looking for Sokolov, that old nag is around here somewhere.
Wow, why is that not working?
No use running!
Did you hear that?
She's down.
Shit!
No, I'm sure.
Something feels wrong. Wonder who that was.
Oh, that's awful. Deactivate all magnetic or mechanical devices while the assessment chamber is in use. Nothing must interfere with my delicate calibrations. So, perhaps a stun mine, eh? The Silver Spike, Empress Delilah's secret. Today, risking my very life, I bring you probing questions about our new Empress, Delilah Caldwin, or, depending on your political leanings, Delilah Copperspoon. Is it true that her mother was a kitchen maid employed in Dunwall Tower? Even so, that does not prove she was Emperor Oxhorn Caldwin's daughter. If the Emperor did in fact have a second secret daughter, making her the true heir to the Caldwin throne, why didn't he make the proper arrangements? Outside speculation, what else do we know about our Empress Delilah? What can the Silver Spike tell you beyond marketplace gossip? We can date her past from the time she claims to have grown up in Jessamine's shadow. We know when Delilah's most regarded paintings were bought and sold, but where was she between those earlier times in this year, when she ascended the throne in Dunwall? Such a long gap away is suspicious, is it not? No artwork sold, not even an address of record. No neighbors stepping forward with juicy tales from the long period before she arrived in Karnaca just 3 years ago. Therein lies a mystery worth cracking, dear readers. Her activities in the time before she was first seen with our dear Duke Luca Abel. Well, someone got killed for that, I'm sure. Okay, Anton Sokolov. We're making good headway. But we also have rooms and stuff. Okay, there's that elevator. Another stun mine. Excellent.
Why would you worry about such a thing? We've been here for months, but we've barely seen it.
Whatever you need, I can't help you.
Why should I trust someone who hides their face? I
Okay.
can't do anything for you.
Leave me alone!
So secretive.
Sokolov's needs. Note to staff, as you know, we have a special guest in the assessment chamber, the infamous inventor Anton Sokolov. While the facility is not intended for its creature comforts, I expect Sokolov's basic needs and bodily functions to be taken care of so they never become a nuisance to me. Jindosh.
His own serving staff not allowed in most of the rooms. Preposterous.
Well, the runes were below me, and they appear to be on the same level as me now. Also, I am getting close to Sokolov. So that pulls the configuration lever, and I've done a big circle. Can I take this back?
Lens refocus.
No, I can't take it back.
In this place, the machine is recharging the magnetic coil.
What? Got the bone charm. There's another bone charm over there. But there's a wall of light. How am I going to get that on the other side of the wall of light? Oracular Order divided. A representative from the Sisters of the Oracular Order in Serkanos paid a surprise visit this week to officials at the Grand Palace, delivering a message that calls into doubt the Order's formerly held position on the illegitimacy of our new Empress, Delilah Caldwin. It seems that there is intense disagreement between the sects of the secretive organization. While not a full reversal, the visit to the Grand Palace prompted the following statement from Duke Luca Abel. It pleases me that the Sisters of the Oracular Order have come closer to endorsing our beloved Empress, Delilah Caldwin. Her recent and valiant coup is an attempt at restoring just rule to the Empire. And I advise the Oracular Order and the ever-stubborn Abbey of the Everyman to immediately embrace Delilah as Empress, accepting her wisdom and authority. We thank the Oracular Sisters for delivering this vision, and we call for a day of celebration. Meanwhile, Vice Overseer Liam Byrne, speaking on behalf of the Abbey of the Everyman, advises restraint, saying that the latest missives from the Oracular Order are still being interpreted and debated. Bone Charm, Rune, Wall of Light, Anton Sokolov. And
All is proud of its navy. Soon you'll see what an army of clockworks can accomplish.
okay, so somehow I got to get over there. Or maybe, let's see. So that's just... interesting. Let me try something. That's it. There's the bone charm right over there. Right above me. Ah! Okay, so I could take the elevator up. Alright, let me quick save, take the elevator up one floor. I know I need to go down here. That's where I'm going to find Sokolov. But let's take this elevator up one floor just to see if I can find that bone charm.
I wonder who will live here in this place after I've passed from the world. How long will the intricate parts continue to function?
One up.
Sokolov is a strange mind. I thought his scientific work would be distorted by his passions. In fact, they are inextricably linked.
Okay, rewiring it did it. Bone charm over there. Now I'm too far up.
So you powered down my arc pylon.
Ooh. Whoops, didn't expect that. It tipped me upside down. Oh. Well, let's get Anton Sokolov. Conditioning Sokolov. So, the high and mighty Anton Sokolov won't deign to aid me in my efforts to make a new version of the Clockwork Soldier. Fine, I have another solution. My electroshock machine, long a side project of little practical use, will be just the thing. If I can find the right calibration, I should be able to damage those parts of Sokolov's mind related to independence and free will, leaving intact his vast knowledge and hopefully an even more important quality the old man possesses, though it pains me to admit his legendary creativity. So they were going to shock him into submission.
Playback after the final field test. Standing by.
Oh dear, I'm gonna get in trouble here.
The unit will demonstrate assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by. Configuration B. Adapting to layout. General detection state. Machine should begin combat protocol 8. Okay, shut it down. Mechanism detached.
That was effective. That was very effective.
Work you just destroyed served as the prototype for depth perception. I'll collect it and add it to my gallery.
He does not sound pleased. All right, another pressure plate. But before I step on that... Oh, great, a maze. There he is, Anton Sokolov. This one? That's it. Oh! Yeah. The blood topology of Grim Alex.
Sokolov.
Note to Anton Sokolov. My dear Anton, I hope the sound of the Clockwork Soldier outside your cell doesn't disturb your rest. I find the solid footfalls and gentle electric hum to be soothing. But you may be of a different opinion. In fact, in your condition, the noise might be maddening, especially since the pressure plate for the exit to your cell is positioned tantalizingly within reach. But should you attempt to venture forth from the assessment chamber, like some wrinkled gray whiskered rat hunting through a labyrinth for a morsel of cheese, you will soon find your stoic guardian bearing down on you. You're an intelligent man. I'm sure I don't need to illustrate what those honed edges would do to your ancient and haggard body. So that's it. That's the pressure plate. All right, Sokolov, let's talk.
Can it be? Is that young Emily Caldwin?
Anton, save your strength.
His personality
I came to take you out of
has
here.
changed.
Jindosh has bigger plans than you know. An army of his clockwork soldiers. It would be the end.
I'm going to visit Jindosh too, old friend.
Did he die? Okay, so he's unconscious. What now? Do I take him with me? Yep.
So, you've taken Sokolov. Now what?
Safest to take Sokolov back to the carriage before confronting Jindosh.
Great. Which one, though? Not that one. Okay, this one? Oh, this is maddening. And now this one. Oh, for Pete's sake. Hey! Sorry, buddy. How much time do I have? Hold on. I've got 8 minutes. 8 minutes.
Sokolov.
So I need to take him.
Somebody's down. Huh? What is going on here? Stop! You've been found guilty of standing in my way. This won't.
Well, I didn't waste it after all. To carriage. I'm gonna have to come back for the bone charms. Let's get Anton Sokolov to safety, and then I'll come back.
She's got
Assessment, guest, or private. I guess we go to private.
I'm surprised you're so passionate about regaining your throne. By all accounts, you were quite rubbish as an empress.
Wow. Shut up.
In my autopsy, I was curious to observe the rumored degeneracy of the Caldwin line.
So I'm just gonna walk out of here. Is that what's gonna go on? Just gonna tiptoe on out.
Who's there?
This playback indicates that is waking up.
Oh, be damned. Let me demonstrate how I earn my hours. Step aside. Leave the machines in space.
You're too good at destroying my left. Need to work on the point.
I've been fighting scum like you.
Beg for mercy. End of the road for you.
It took a while. Oh, okay. Let's take this guy out. Man, I love stun mines now. They are my favorite.
I won't let you take him. Sokolov was the great thinker of his time, and now he belongs to me. Another dead person in field of view. Playback for combat protocols has entered combat. Over. Stop down. I try not to be sentimental about my creation, but I have to admit the sound of the shattering is under my skin. Wooden housing increased power.
Okay, the spring razors do pretty well as well. Yes. Whoops. What, did I just drop him? Uh-oh, did I drop Anton?
Okay. At least Anton is safe. Now, for Jindosh.
Civilian. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to end things here. We got Anton Sokolov. He is alive, is unconscious, a little worse for wear, but he's okay. Now we need to get back in there, find at least one more bone charm, one more rune, and then take care of Jindash, or whatever his name is. But I'm out of time. I can't stream anymore. So thanks for joining me, everybody, for this live stream of Dishonored 2 Day 3. We're making progress, having a good time. Lots of great content this week. The return of the Oberdin tomorrow, the final episode in this series. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a doozy. Then we've got some Fallout 2 with the gym and the porn studio. It's going to be interesting. Then we've got some Broken Steel. It's going to be great. Lots of fun stuff coming up, so stay tuned for more content. Thank you so very much for watching. My next live stream is going to be Thursday for Scotch and Smoke Rings. We're playing BioShock 2. Then on Friday, we will continue with The Sunken City. That's the plan for now. I had a great time with The Sunken City, and we had some great feedback. So you guys want to see more of it? We'll do more of it. Thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and I'll see you all again very soon.